Welcome back. Air you breathe.
Yeah.
Back. All
So
right.
like talk like that.
So for a big nose like Mary now,
Never noticed.
the air that they take is very fresh.
Mary. No.
Yeah, if you have a big nose, that means there's an advantage. Anyways, so we're talking about Achraf Hakimi.
No, I understand why you smell so much trouble.
Ooh, because my nose is small.
Very big.
Oh, no,
See
it's
the
small.
nostrils.
It's
we get
They
to
can fit a
today's
smell.
topic?
It's cute.
You guys,
It's
we
small.
do this after. You know, please. All right, Mike.
Okay, yes,
Achraf.
Mike.
I know there's been back a lot about this. I know everybody in the world has heard this. Football has provided headline news for everybody. It was so cool to see people who were never interested about football
Yes.
become football experts, divorce lawyers,
Relationship
experts and
counselors.
counselors and all of that. Mommy's boys and all of that. It was
And if you
trending.
knew hashtag-
Many of them don't even know that football stories have the most scandals and
Yeah,
gists.
they do.
Like
footballer
their
is
other,
like-
their personal
If,
lives.
if you know about
drama.
if you know about the life of a sailor, a footballer is maybe at that level or even more.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Or
They
cross-country trucker.
They can be. So, but the point here is this, yeah. Achraf Hakimi now has over over the past week has had over almost 1.5 million followers on Twitter, and I bet you that 90% of those are Nigerians. So you have a group of
I have
guys
no
calling
doubt.
into shows and they tell you that, oh, my name is Mazino Hakimi.
Baby boy for life.
Like, so,
What's the premise of the story,
you
however?
know, it's all blog and gist. There is no verified information, but we all know. Yes, wife has filed for divorce and asking for 50%, and then you go to court and then they say he doesn't have anything. All his assets are in his mother's name.
90%. So
And they
when he
didn't
gets his 100%, he keeps 10 for his, expenses and stuff, and then he
What you-
gives his mom 90%, like puts 90% in his mother's care. So when he needs anything that requires the 90%, his mom has to sign it in for him. So meaning he has no money of his own.
So, but the point now is this: even that is still hearsay. There is
Yeah.
no official thing. So everything about this could be a lie.
Yeah. But
That's
whether
what
or
we
not
need
it's
to be
a
sure.
lie, we are looking at it from the angle of the next of kin. So on a normal, naturally, when a spouse leaves or the demise of a spouse, like normally the person who is next of kin is usually the wife or the husband, as the case
It's
may
thought
be.
to be.
Or that people don't even know the benefits of next of kin. Next of kin is for if you do not have a will, there will be somebody to get your inheritance. That's actually the purpose of next of kin. So if you don't have a will, you don't have a wife, or a husband, and you don't have children, whoever you put as your next of kin inherits whatever you leave behind. So that's actually the purpose of that. But that aside, we also forget the fact that this is a matter of trust. If you could do this to your wife, personally, if you could do this to your wife or to your husband, then there was never trust in that relationship. So why are you put together?
Remember
Because the
when we
person could
started
easily
talking
have
about this in the
stabbed you.
morning? I said something to you. I said there was intent. Everything led to that one moment. So
Yeah.
perhaps seemed like, okay, I'm going to engineer this in a way that if anything happens, if she leaves, then she doesn't take my money with me. So it gives you an insight into the condition of the marriage
Yeah.
from way
It was
before. Even if he
unhealthy.
had all these
So, but you say all
scandals.
of this. Let me say something with a little bit of insight. Yeah, it wasn't because of the marriage and why he would have made that decision. And this is why I say so. They met when he was 19.
They were young, like he
Yeah.
didn't have
No, they're
anything.
not young. She's 12
19
years
is
older
not
than him.
young.
She's 12 years older.
She's 12 years older than him.
That's 31.
Yeah.
So she
She
was
was
not
young too now. Is 31 or young?
She was not young. 12 years older than the boy when they
She's
met.
younger minded,
Oh,
young.
God.
Now the point now I'm trying to say
Telling her
is
she's
that
an old woman.
as at 19. Now, if you look at football, the way football is run, even if you're an academy member, as at 19, he was just starting his career.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you have some sort of conservatorship by your
Yes,
guardian or your
yes.
parent.
Yeah.
And then he is a real mommy's boy. This is what I can assure you, he's a mommy's boy. When he wins tournaments, his mother is watching, he runs out, goes to
She'll
kiss the mom, goes to hug the
Yeah.
mom, dance with the mom. So this is something that has been in place even before the relationship came in. And then now understand that the mom is an immigrant. He was born in Spain. And then when these people said, look, my mom suffered for me. She made everything for me. People drew a reference to Rema. Rema, who said when he was 17 when he got
his
his
mom
first
1
million,
million.
and he gave it
Yeah.
all to his mom.
Yeah.
She did everything for me. So that was that kind of arrangement that has been with him. I don't know if you get the point. It was not because of the marriage. And then the girl...
Well, this is the way I
that.
see it as somebody, an outsider who's just looking at the situation. Yes, you're correct. But then again, there must have also been that instance where somebody said, okay, this is what is on ground now. As a lawyer, I would suggest to you that you take advantage of these factors. And that's because it seemed a bit too engineered to just be by chance or just like, oh, this is how things were.
And then when he's
It worked to
older,
his advantage.
he is not the
However,
first person
do they
to
have kids? They have kids.
do.
So
Two
my
kids.
question
Two
is,
kids.
how do you
2 kids.
make such an arrangement that, I don't know what arrangement is with his kids, but it puts your partner, a former partner, at such a disadvantage to the extent that I'm thinking, once you said to somebody, I love you, it's very impossible. It should be impossible for you to want to cause that person pain. So if I'm going to separate from a partner, I wouldn't want to say go and die.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay.
no, she's
Maybe you
not,
should
no.
take it. Let's go for a quarter instead of half of it.
So she's worth 3 million. So it's not like she's
Just
looking for money.
is she
In
Angelina
comparison
Jolie?
to what he
No.
has. Exactly.
not.
It's usually.
In Spain, in this thing,
It's not
she might be
enough.
bigger than Angelina
It's
Jolie.
not enough.
See, at the end of the day, if you really, truly loved somebody, you wouldn't want that person to suffer just because you're both no longer together. If you really love somebody, a divorce is not the reason to want the end of that person's life. That's the meaning.
Why
now.
are you taking this thing from?
I'm taking it personal because some people will say, I don't
told you
care.
to
Since
end
you
life,
want to
lady?
leave,
You're
go.
taking it too far.
I don't care what happens to you. Somebody that is the father of your children or the mother of your children, as the case may be.
You say end life.
Please, let's take it easy. Let's
All
take
the
it
kids
easy.
will
Divorce is not the end of life. It does not mean the person should go and die. Let's take it
What
easy.
she said.
Let's
take
take
a
it easy.
break real quick. Yes, if you've got any comments, use the
You, I know
hashtag.
you, your
Wake Up Nigeria
girlfriend,
TVC.
your wife.
Now you guys can continue whatever it was you guys started in the beginning.
This mic,
We'll be back.
I'm suspecting you.